Mark. Kind of strange to come out from the shadows and all of a sudden evaluate someone. So, fellow Toastmasters, future Toastmasters, and especially Pat, who's still letting me out on the bus there. That's all right. Pat, thank you very much for that speech. That was an excellent speech that you gave. Giving your first speech as your icebreaker is never easy. Perhaps what's harder for an evaluator is to say what could be improved. There's a myriad of things that could have been improved, but that depends on perspective. Now, from my perspective, I thought you gave a great speech. You stood up straight, you looked around the room, you acknowledged everybody in the room from left to right. You brought paraphernalia with you, your hat, your shirt. You are Tampa Bay incarnate here. You had a handout, in color, vibrant, very good to see. I saw you pass it out to everybody here before you started. It was very nice, very nice. You talked about your family. You talked about growing up in D.C. That's exactly the kind of thing that we like to see in our icebreaker speeches, is the background, what led to where you are today. So you started off well in the beginning. You had a nice introduction. You had a very good body. You talked about who you were. You were the tomboy. You played with the big star football players there. And that was exciting, especially for football players who may be in the audience. You talked at the very end about Fran Harkenden. And you started talking about Legal Shield, and I guess my one suggestion is you started talking about Fran, and I was looking for that personal connection to Fran. What was special about that connection? Obviously, he's a great man, great person, businessman, player. But what was that connection with you? That would have made a little bit more intrigue to your speech for everybody here in the audience. But again, overall, I thought it was an excellent speech. That really invigorated me, especially because I'm your mentor, and again, thanks for the gift. It wasn't a good payoff, but I didn't look at it as such. But I thank you again. Really look forward to your next speech. General value.